Hello there. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily Reiki micro session. This is a micro session because it's only 5 minutes long. A normal Reiki session with me does last for an hour. So this is just enough to give you a taste, just to see if you might want more Reiki in your life or not. After we do 5 minutes of Reiki, then we'll move on to 5 minutes of questions, and then we'll just see where we go from there. Now, Reiki can be used for a lot of different things, but what I'm using it for today, for those of you who are watching, is I'm using it to help increase your financial situation or increase your finances, maybe would be a better way to word that. And then I'm also using it for whatever is for your best, highest good for each of you as individuals out there. So I think we should go ahead and get this Reiki started. All right, so we're starting Reiki at 32 after the hour. That means we will finish it up at 37 after the hour. Hello there, Miss Shakoya. Welcome, welcome. How are you today? Hello there to all of you who have not said hi. This is a video where I'm sending out Reiki to you for financial and also whatever's for your highest and best interest. So, Shalista, it's been a long time since you've been in here while I'm live. Welcome, welcome. How are you? I'm great, Shakoya. I'm alive and breathing. I think that's a darn good start. That's a darn good start. So many opportunities available if we're alive and breathing. 4 more minutes left of the Reiki. What are you ladies using your Reiki for today? Are you keeping it for the intentions I set it for or something different? Financial and communication. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, that's weird. Well, I'm glad that you can hear me now. I'm still getting used to my microphone, so because I had to upgrade. And so when somebody writes something like that, it just about gives me a heart stoppage just reading the first part of that message. Like, oh my gosh. I got a noise canceling mic, which sounds great if I practically eat the mic, but if I get it that close, I don't have room for the cards. So we're still in that adjustment period of figuring it out. 2 more minutes of Reiki. Oh, really? I'm dream talking. That might not be bad. I should start doing some more videos for that. Hmm. Oh, I bet it does. My echo button got pushed. How about that? And let's turn up the volume. How is that? I bet that's a lot different and a lot better. I had little ones over here messing with my computer the other day, and I told them, do not touch the microphone. So we see how far that got me. Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for the feedback, guys. I would not have thought to look at those buttons without y'all saying that. Gracie, hello, hello. Glad you made it in. We've got one more minute of Reiki. Thank you for reminding everybody about the thumbs ups. I don't think I've even said it today yet. So let's do the public service announcement while we're still doing Reiki. Thank you all for the thumbs ups and for sharing this video with other people who may find it beneficial, especially the Reiki part of it. Also, thank you to those of you who are buying the expanded readings on my monthlies, and to those of you who are buying my private readings, whether it is in person or recorded, and those of you who are purchasing Reiki sessions or Reiki candles from me. It is because of all of you guys' support at every single level that allows me to do what I love to do for my living. So thank you very much. And I do mean that sincerely. I know I say it a lot, but I mean it sincerely. Oh, and what did I forget to add? Super chats here are never required, but always appreciated. La, da, da, da. All right, I think we're done with the Reiki. Let's wrap that up. Let me set my timer for questions. And let's start seeing what kind of questions you guys have for me today. What kind of questions are out there today? In our going crazy world, there could be a lot of crazy questions. What would Spirit like to talk to socialists? Would you like for a message for socialista? You guys are kind of copping out on these questions. This is her first day back at work, and tomorrow she goes to see her regular doctor. She said she wanted to go back to work and see how she did, if she would do well or not do well. And then once she talks to her regular doctor, she'll be able to have some kind of idea about whether she should actually be back at work or not. Her emergency room doctor told her that he didn't see any reason why she couldn't go back to work. And all of us in the family and friends are like, what are you smoking, dude? We know there's a crack pipe hidden back in the freaking place where doctors have their cocks, apparently. That's what I say. But, that could just be personal opinion. She is doing much better. Let's see. Socialista. Da 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 da. So, I'm using my medicine woman tarot. You've got bulls starting up with in reverse. 8 of bulls. 8 of stones, excuse me. Which just not working right now. And then we have the exemplar of bulls. This tells me that you are getting to spend some time on relationships since you aren't working right now. And as you're spending time on relationships while you're not working, you are seeing through some of the illusions that were in the relationships before. So, really focusing on relationships, and as you're focusing on relationships, seeing through some of the silliness that goes on in them sometimes. Shakoya, message from Spirit. The prayers helped a whole lot. And in fact, she wanted me to tell everybody, and I think I mentioned it in the last live video, that she said thank you. She told me she could really feel the prayers. I was sending her screenshots from the hospital through Facebook Messenger. I was sending her screenshots of the comments that people had made and the prayers that they had written on Facebook and on YouTube, and just letting her know how many people were supporting her. And I think it kind of overwhelmed her. I think she might have cried once or twice. Shakoya. Shakoya, you are going through a healing process right now. With the Apprentice of Bulls in reverse, this is about finding your own self-esteem and finding your own self-love and compassion for yourself right now. Three of Stones in reverse as you are facing the world and doing things more on your own, not so much in partnership with somebody else. So, the way this is coming across to me, I would say the fact that you're not in partnership with somebody else right now is really what's allowing you to do this healing and allowing you to find your self esteem again. So, that tells me that that one guy that you're always asking about so much, I don't like him so much. If you're healing now and getting your self esteem back, we don't like him. I did say something about a crack pipe. I said, I think that doctor that said she could go back to work at any time the last day she was in the hospital has a crack pipe hidden somewhere because something was interfering with his thinking. That's what I think. My timer hasn't gone off yet. Does anybody else have any questions? I know we've got more than two people in the room. Sure, we have more than two questions. Oh no, Gracie. Gracie. We don't have any saints in the room. You better come up with a different question for me, honey. We all know what we should be doing. Sometimes it's good to ask to ask the Reiki to give us whatever it is that we need to do what we know we should be doing. What would you like to say to Gracie G today? What would you like to say to Gracie G today? Spirit says he loves you just the way you are. Whether you want to call Spirit a he, she, and it a they, whatever. I usually refer to Spirit as a he. Just because it's easier than going he, she, they, it, say they love you just the way you are. Makes more sense to me. Okay, Gracie. Ooh, the grandfathers are here. I like that. Gracie G. We got to talk, honey bunny. You have been exploring your psychic abilities, following your hunches, seeing if they work out for you or not recently, haven't you? And you're finding that a little uncomfortable, aren't you? I do call people out sometimes. You too, sweetie. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say to you. You're on the right track with following those hunches and paying attention to them and working with them to see what's really a hunch and what's really just you. You're already on the right track. And Spirit is actually giving you a warning here because Spirit's seeing you slide into your old way where you're kind of sweeping those hunches up under the rug and acting like you're not getting them when you know darn good and well you are. I've been there too. Not judging you. I'm just saying you're in dangerous territory when you start doing that. Got the grandfathers in reverse. So wait, let me explain this a little better. The Six of Arrows in reverse means that you're returning to some old habits that are not good for you. They're destructive to you. That's sliding back into that, well, it's easier if I pretend I don't know this old habit. Okay. With the grandfathers in reverse, this is telling me what this old habit is talking about. Grandfathers in reverse means this old habit is about you disregarding your hunches, your intuition. Okay. So it's saying you're kind of sliding, you're letting yourself slide back into that old habit of disregarding the hunches and intuition because sometimes what comes up in our hunches and intuition is hard to face. if we're having intuition that somebody that we really care about is treating us wrong, that's hard to look at. Okay. And I don't know if that's exactly what it is here. I'm just saying, sometimes it's easier to do nothing and pretend we don't know. La 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 la. Go on with our life as if nothing's happening. Maybe it'll fix itself over there, even though we know, right in our heart, we know because of that intuition. Or maybe I should say in our gut. So, Four of Stones, you've already set a foundation. You've already set a foundation. You know how to listen to your intuition. You know how to take care of yourself. You know how to pay attention to those messages that come in, and you know how to prepare yourself in your life for what they're telling you, whether it's taking action or whether it's just going into defensive mode of being ready. You've got a firm foundation set. That practicing that you've been doing where you were paying attention and acting on what you were getting, that you have set that firm foundation. You can trust that intuition. And it's much better for you in the long run and probably even in the short run, but definitely in the long run, not to let yourself slide back into not paying attention to it, right? However you get it, however it comes through to you, if it comes through prayer, if it comes through meditation, everybody's different. Everybody's psychic abilities are different, just like all of our noses are different. It's only expected that our psychic abilities are different too. But you want to pay attention to it. You don't want to slide back into that doing without it, ignoring it, because that's when you get messed up and you end up kicking yourself later on. Okay? That's your message. All right. And I'm sure that that message does not just apply to you. There's a lot of people that could use that little reminder, probably even myself. Very cool. All right. Well, that's it for me, guys. Thank you, all of you, for showing up here today. I do appreciate it. Thank you for spending some of your precious time with me. Thank you for all of your help and all of your support at every single level. I really love spending time with you guys, and I love to see you guys and get to know you each personally and individually. So I'm looking forward to seeing some of you here for private readings and private Reiki sessions. And then the rest of you, I'll see you back on the next video. Peace out.